Hello, everyone. Raymond Moore, Kilted Prepper. How's everybody doing? You are watching Coffee with Ray. Yum, yum, yum. Friday! Gotta love it. So it's now Friday today. Yeah. For some of you who are working the job, then yeah, Friday weekend. So I yesterday I didn't do a show because I forgot our daughter had a doctor's appointment, so had to do that and and it's just basic checkup junk, so nothing wrong or anything like that. But she had an appointment that I completely forgot about, and because she's in school, we make the appointments early in the morning. So yeah, so I apologize for missing the show, but yeah, little daughter had to go see the doctor and see that everything's okay. So, but do me a favor if you're new here, like, subscribe, share, and then just ring that little bell so you get notified whenever I do post new videos or I do come on here live. Hey, Chantel. Hey, Holly. How you guys doing? I really appreciate you guys showing up every day. You guys really make the community something special. So, I posted a poll here at YouTube as well as in my wonderful community group, Facebook group, the Kilted Prepper Community. And what I did is I posted a poll. What is it that you guys want to learn? And I gave some selections and stuff like that. And I think a couple of you even posted some stuff in, to add to the poll, which is again what I wanted to see done and everything. Hey, Joan, how you doing? Um, but anyways, what a lot of you guys wanted to know more about is mental preparedness, and there's multiple facets of mental preparedness. I'm one about really achieving goals, and especially in today's world and today's economy and everything, we really need to make sure that we have clear cut goals. One, so they're not wasting time. Two, so we're not wasting money and effort and so forth and so on. So one of the areas that I want to talk to you about is something called O.P.A. And this is something I learned from Tony Robbins, and I really try to apply this. This is a tool that after doing it and after using it and after trying it out, you can literally apply this to anything you want to get done. And so, we're maybe behind with this, or we're behind at clearing out the garden, or we're behind at really getting the food pantry up and running and everything, or we're behind, so forth and so on. But in utilizing O.P.A, then you're able to really use this tool and really push yourself forward, push your goal forward, do whatever it is that you want to do. And so what is O.P.A? O.P.A stands for outcome, purpose, and action. Excuse me here. Outcome, purpose, action. And so what is it? The biggest thing is with outcome gives you clarity. So what is outcome? What is it that I want to achieve? What do I want to get? And when you have that outcome idea, be it I want this, I want that. A big thing that a lot of people, especially right now, I want to get my pantry in order, or I want to get my pantry up. And so having this sort of clarity, having this sort of goal, and what you want to do is really write it down. I want to do this. And don't just say, for example, I want to lose weight. No, you need to get really specific. And the more specific you're able to get, the clearer that you're able to see your outcome. And so your outcome is very important. And and here's an interesting thing is, once you start doing something like this, for example, how many of you have, either said, I want a new car, and here's the type and the model and the color and everything, or you've actually gone out and got a new car with a certain type and color and everything like that. You're driving around and all of a sudden you're starting to see the same car over and over and over again. where prior to that, you never saw them. We have a red Toyota 4Runner, and I thought it was a rather rare looking car, but come to find out, I am now seeing red Toyota 4Runners everywhere. Well, this is what happens when you have, your outcome in a clear, concise, spelled out manner. All of a sudden, your brain starts looking for solutions. And, so like that new car, all of a sudden you're driving around, you thought you had the only one that like it in town. Now everybody and their brother is driving it. Same sort of situation. Your brain starts looking for solutions. Your brain starts looking for patterns and so forth and everything. So by clearly writing out what is it you want to achieve, what do you want to do, your brain will start looking for solutions. It's just something that we do. It's part of that whole hunter gatherer thing that we have in us. And so once you have your goal or your outcome, what is your outcome? You want to then apply purpose, which when you have this outcome, your purpose will actually naturally come along. Knowing is what creates your purpose. Knowing and having that clarity is creating purpose. So you have outcome or what you want, and then knowing what you want, you now have your purpose. Your purpose will drive you. Your purpose will get you going and everything. And then what happens after that is massive action. And so I want to have a great organized pantry. It's fall time. I've done my harvest and everything. My pantry looks like crap because there's jars and cans everywhere and everything. I need to get this pantry in order. And so you're on Facebook, and all of a sudden you're going to start seeing pictures of people's orderly pantries, and it's just something that needs to be. Reason I'm using pantry because it's kind of the thing that I'm kind of working on right now is organizing our pantry again. Usually I do this a couple times a year, usually around the springtime and then also fall. But I'm reorganizing my pantry and everything. And what I'm noticing is in all these Facebook groups and Instagram posts and everything, I'm seeing all these pictures of these wonderfully organized pantries. And so, once you know your outcome, or once you have your goal in mind and you start having purpose, you're going to start taking massive action. And that massive action is, for me, pulling all the stuff off of the shelves and reorganizing. So doing it hard, doing it fast. And by doing this, you're going to really start to see this thing that you've wanted take place. Now, here's a key though, folks, is that a lot of folks don't want to do this because they're afraid of failure. And it amazes me how many people are afraid of failure. I don't understand it, because failure is a good thing. People, I'm afraid to fail. No, failure is a good thing. What you need to do is learn to leverage the failure. It's quitting that is the bad thing. Failure can lead to quitting, but what you need to do is you need to get back up on that horse and start doing it. And so what you do is, learn from your failure, adapt, overcome, and keep pushing forward. You know what you are, you know what you want, you know what's going on and everything. And what you don't want to get caught up in is these same patterns that we all do over and over and over and over again. When we do things over and over again that just keeps not working, that's called insanity. But anyways, what you want to do is really focus on it and get moving. And if you're not getting what you want, if you're not fixing what you're wanting, or you're not getting your goal, change it up. Change up what you're doing, change up your action. Okay, if action item 1 didn't work, then maybe action 2 or action 3, action 4. Again, by constantly having that clarity, because clarity is power, and then having that clarity creates purpose, and that purpose will then create action. Your brain will find solutions. And so by doing this, you're going to keep changing up your approach so that you finally get it. And if you don't quit, then eventually what will happen is you will achieve your goal. For example, for me, I will eventually achieve me getting my pantry all organized and everything. I mean, it's amazing. You see right now, I got cans and bags and jars and everything all over the floor and all over the shelves and everything like that. but I know by applying massive action, I'm going to get it done, and the pantry is going to look absolutely incredible. I'm going to find my food a lot better. I'm going to have my food rotated properly, all this stuff. So clarity gives you power. And by having that clarity gives you then moves you to purpose, which gets you moving and then take massive action. And if the first way didn't work, try over and over and over, adapt, overcome, and you'll be able to achieve whatever it is you want to achieve if you don't quit. Don't be afraid to fail. Failure is a good thing. You know how many times, Babe Ruth struck out? He was the strikeout king, believe it or not, but he was also the home run king. But you just can't hit home runs all the time. You can't keep doing that all the time. If you just keep moving forward, keep adapting, overcoming, look at the fails and learn from the failure, and then, keep pushing forward, and you'll eventually achieve your goal. So that is my mental preparedness message for today, is applying OPA. It is outcome, purpose, and action. And you can achieve anything that you want if you do this and apply this and really get moving on it. And so we can do this if you want, if you're looking for a new home-based business, or you're looking for an income stream, or if you're like me wanting to do my pantry. My next thing that I'm going to do with OPA is clear out my garden. And so I need to start clearing that out, getting rid of a lot of the old plants and everything like that. But by marking these things down, and I highly suggest you guys, where is here, uh, I highly suggest you guys getting a journal. And a journal this is my journal. And I constantly keep notes in it. I constantly write down things and everything. Let's see, what do I got here? Let's show you right there. Whoops, can't see it. So I journal all the time, but I also journal what I want to do for that day. So I'm always making notes. I'm always working hard to achieve what I want to achieve. And by writing things down and doing these things will help you even achieve them even further. So my OPA goal is to pay $50 each month on my mortgage principal and pay off my credit cards in 12 months. Good goal there, Joan. That's awesome. That sounds like me, Ray. Chantel Hale. That sounds like me. So by leveraging this tool, you will be amazed about how much you can accomplish and everything. So keep pushing forward, keep doing it, start growing stronger daily. And I know by applying this simple rule, you'll be amazed at how much more you will get going and get done. And that's the goal, folks, is the one who's most prepared, the one who has achieved the most will win. So when SHTF happens, you're going to be totally prepared. Whereas there's going to be a lot of people who are preppers running around like chickens with their heads cut off. So, but that's everything for today, folks. Thank you so much. Do me a favor, if you're new here, like, subscribe, share, ring that little bell, and then also consider buying me a cup of coffee, folks. Help me support this channel. Help me to get new stuff, get things better. I would like to upgrade my StreamYard. Right now, my StreamYard is streaming at what, 700 or 600, pixels. So I'm kind of fuzzy, whereas if I can upgrade it, then I'll be beautiful and clear and my picture will be bigger and everything. So that's my goal. That's another OPA goal, is to be able to bring in funds enough to upgrade my StreamYard. So if you like me using StreamYard, this is what I'm using right now, because I can put all these cool pictures and slides and all this other stuff in here, then help me do that. Buy me a cup of coffee. So a whole dollar, man, helps me go far. So, but that's all, folks. Raymond Moore, Kilted Prepper. We'll see you. Goodbye. God bless. Coffee with Ray. So we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.